animated text.
Hello, my name is Michael, and my pronouns are he, him. This is Kingdom Hearts 1, Final Mix, Episode 5, with fan audio description.
YouTube's closed caption options appear.
Captions are available and listed as English. A full transcript, including the AD, is listed as transcript. If you have any feedback, please let me know. The orange and yellow gummy ship travels through the crimson and teal mist of space. A large tree with a house in it appears. A long branch twists around the jungle area. Hey, Donald. Maybe King Mickey's down there.
In a backwater place like this? No way! Let's move on.
Hold on. Riku and Kairi might be down there. Let's check it out.
Forget it. We're on an important mission.
Just land.
No!
Come on.
Ah, phooey!
We're landing.
Don't touch that! No!
The gummy ship rotates and our view goes dark. Our view moves up a path to a large treehouse.
Whoa!
Sora falls from the sky and crashes through the roof. Inside the dilapidated room, Sora rubs his head.
Oh, my head. Donald? Goofy?
Our view moves up to a second floor landing. A golden paw readies. Sora looks up as a white and yellow leopard leaps down towards him. Sora pulls out his keyblade and dodges the attack. The leopard swipes at Sora, knocking him backwards. Sora smacks the leopard around.
Take that!
The leopard lays on the ground and Sora starts to wobble. Sora cautiously inches towards the large cat. It leaps to its feet. A man flies through a broken window and swoops down as the leopard pounces. The man catches the cat's mouth with the pull of a spear. The man has sharp features and toned muscles. He has long dark brown dreadlocks and wears only a loincloth. He knocks the cat back, and it runs away, jumping through a window.
Sabor. Danger.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What is this place?
This place.
Okay. Where did the others go? Look, I got separated from my friends. Have you seen them?
Hmm?
The man gazes at Sora.
Friends.
Friends.
Right, my friends. There's two of them. The loud one is Don.
Sora pauses and looks confused.
Huh?
Know what? Never mind. I'm looking for my friends Riku and Kairi.
Look for Riku. Friends.
Right.
Sora looks past the man and sees Kairi.
Kairi. Friends.
Right.
Friends. Here.
Really? Huh?
Friends. Here.
Not sure I understand, but show me. Take me to Riku and Kairi.
Tarzan. Tarzan. Go.
And I'm Sora. Tarzan go, Sora go.
The doors to the treehouse open. Pieces of bark fly out, creating the words, Deep Jungle. A fiery glow dances on the words. Elsewhere in a bamboo clearing, Goofy sits on a large rock while Donald lazily lays on his side.
Gosh, where are we? I sure hope Sora's okay.
Donald sits up and reaches for his staff, but touches a tuft of dark hair.
Who needs them? We can find the kid without them, huh?
He comes face to face with a young gorilla, Turk.
Oh,
Turk runs off and drops a small reddish block. Donald notices its glimmer. Donald and Goofy look towards rustling bamboo as a man wearing a yellow safari jacket and red scarf emerges. He carries a rifle. Back at the treehouse, Tarzan leaps down into the jungle. Sora follows. Sora and Tarzan look like surfers as they slide down a long tree branch. They land in a campsite. I'm going to quickly run around the campsite to collect all of the projector slides. One is by an easel with a chalk drawing of Tarzan on it. Obtain slide 3. Another one is by the main tent on a stack of suitcases. Obtained slide 6. On the top of the tent, next to the one on the suitcases. Obtained slide 1. There's one on top of a long row of overhangs. Obtained slide 5. Sora drops down and under the overhang is another slide. Obtained slide 2. On top of a large pile of crates is another one. Obtained slide 4. A large rectangular tent is set up, among other small coverings and crates. Sora and Tarzan head into the tent. A young woman with long brown hair messes with a slide projector.
Jane,
Tarzan. Oh, and who's this?
Hi there.
Oh, you speak English. So then, obviously you're not related to Tarzan. Are you here to study the gorillas?
highly doubtful.
Sora!
Goofy! Donald!
Sora and Donald clasp hands, then suddenly turn away from each other.
A circus of clowns. Not much use for hunting gorillas.
Mr. Clayton, we're studying them, not hunting them. This is research. Well, the more the merrier. Do make yourselves at home.
Well, anyway, I'm staying. Huh?
Sora, look what we found. Look at this.
The reddish square block. What's that? A gummy block. It's the same stuff used to build our ship. So that means...
The king could be here. So we've got to work together to look for him. For now.
Fine, I'll let you tag along. For now. Obtained Protect G. Sora talks to Jane, who stands behind the projector. Apparently, Tarzan was raised in the jungle by gorillas. Communicating with him isn't easy, but he's learning. So he was speaking in gorilla back there. Ah, that's right. You're looking for your friends. He said Riku and Kairi are here, and one word I couldn't understand. Why don't we try this? We'll show Tarzan some slides and see if any of them match that word. Oh, what happened to the slides? They used a projector. Slides show illustrated images, a tall medieval castle in a forest.
What's wrong, Sora?
What? Nothing. This place. It just looks so familiar. But how? I've never been off my island. An image of a man down on one knee, holding a bouquet of flowers to a woman. The back of an older person with long hair holding up a small child. A cane lays beside the older person. An image of a gorilla. A ship with 3 masts sails on water. 2 men fencing.
Well, Tarzan?
Where are my friends? Riku and Kairi.
Tarzan's gorilla speech is a series of characters. Asterisk, ampersand, ampersand, X, %sign.
Hey, I thought...
That leaves just one place.
Clayton enters the tent.
Young man, we've been in this jungle for some time now. But we have yet to encounter these friends of yours. I'd wager they're with the gorillas, but Tarzan refuses to take us to them.
Really, Mr. Clayton? Tarzan wouldn't hide...
Then take us there. Take us to the gorillas. Gorillas.
Tarzan looks towards Sora. Sora stares back. Tarzan nods.
Tarzan, are you sure?
Tarzan, go seek
Kerchak.
Kerchak?
He must be the leader. Perfect. I'll go along as an escort. After all, the jungle is a dangerous place.
A devious grin crosses Clayton's face. Sora, Donald, and Goofy leave the tent. Sabor, the leopard, attacks them. The group defeats Sabor and it runs off. The group heads into the jungle. Kerchak and another gorilla, Kala, sit up on a high branch. Tarzan faces them.
Kerchak, please listen to me. I know the nesting grounds are secret, but I trust them. You see, I want to help them because, well, they need us.
Kala looks over at Kerchak.
Oh, did you get that?
No.
Kerchak!
Kerchak looks up before heading off.
Kerchak.
Kala follows. Tarzan looks off into the distance. A thought bubble appears. He seems sort of distracted by something. Was he looking towards the treehouse? At the treehouse, Turk plays with a spinning globe. The barrels of a shotgun gleam. Clayton stands in the doorway taking aim. Donald runs over. Clayton fires and misses Turk. Kerchak saunters in and Turk joins him.
What's the big idea?
Wait, Kerchak, please!
Kerchak silently turns away and trundles off. Donald looks on with a sad expression as Turk slowly follows. Donald and Tarzan scowl at Clayton.
You don't understand. I was only trying to. A snake slithered by. You see, I saved that poor gorilla's life.
Tarzan shakes his head. Back at the camp, Sabor attacks Sora, Donald, and Tarzan. The group defeats Sabor and it runs off. Inside the tent,
How could you do such a thing?
Now, Miss Porter, as I told you, I was not aiming at the gorilla.
You are not to go near the gorillas again.
Oh, because of one mishap. Come now.
Clayton looks shocked as Sora, Jane, and Tarzan glare at him. He slowly backs up. As he leaves the tent, a sinister expression crosses Clayton's face.
What am I doing with these imbeciles? Blasted gorillas! I'll hunt down every last one of them! I'll track them down somehow. I'll stake my life on it.
He pulls out his pipe. He looks around frantically, then takes aim. Inside the tent, everyone startles. Sora, Donald, and Tarzan run out of the tent and see a gorilla surrounded by monkey-looking Heartless.
Heartless!
The gorilla gives Sora an item, obtained to protect G. The group goes around saving gorillas from the Heartless. They hear a gunshot from the bamboo thicket. They find Clayton's pipe lying on a rock. Sabor leaps out and viciously attacks. Seen from Sabor's perspective, the view wobbles and blurs. Sora and Tarzan stand watching. In a flash of light, we see Sabor fall over. It's missing a tooth. Obtained White Fang. Turk gallops out of the forest and barrels into the tent. She collides with Jane. Turk hugs Jane. Jane looks up with a look of terror on her face. Later, the group enters the tent. Hey, where's Jane? What's wrong, Tarzan? Something coming. Jane. Danger. Jane near treehouse.
Sounds like trouble. Let's go.
In the trees, Jane and Turk hold each other.
Tarzan!
They're trapped behind tangled vines shaped like jail bars. The big black fruit looks suspicious. They destroy the dark pear-shaped fruit. Clayton came to the tent, and that's the last thing I remember. Clayton? Gorillas trapped. Turk ran. We must save the gorillas. They head to the cliffs. We see the troop of gorillas cornered. Clayton and the monkey Heartless have the gorillas trapped. Clayton aims his rifle at Kala. Kerchak roars as the Heartless drop from the trees.
No!
Kerchak silently turns away and trundles off. Kala follows.
Clayton?
Not Clayton. Not Clayton.
The group fight Clayton and the Heartless. Clayton starts to aim at Sora and Tarzan, then stops. The view moves around Clayton. He stands in front of a large stone wall. The stone wall explodes. Tarzan charges forward, but gets knocked back by an invisible force. Clayton straddles an unseen beast that makes him look like he's floating in the air.
Come on!
Eventually, a lime green chameleon with black markings becomes visible. Clayton and the chameleon Heartless are defeated. Clayton stumbles backwards and takes aim as the chameleon becomes visible. It collapses on top of a frightened Clayton, crushing him. A crystal-like heart emerges from a glowing orb of light as the Heartless vanishes. Attain the power of healing. Learn magic spell Cure. The gorillas look onward as Kerchak walks towards Sora.
Huh?
He places a hand on Sora's shoulder, then tosses him into the air. Sora, Donald, and Goofy land hard on a cliff. Tarzan climbs up the ivy. Tarzan and Kerchak share a look before the large gorilla leads the troop away. Our view moves away from two waterfalls.
Tarzan home.
They head into a cave behind the falls. Blue light emanates from a large, lush tree. Sora and Tarzan move close to it. Jane and Turk follow behind.
This is your home? But that means...
Tarzan holds up his hand and cups his ear.
Oh. Oh.
The waterfalls. They're echoing all the way here.
Friends there. See friends.
Oh, now I've got it. Means heart. Friends in our hearts.
Heart.
Oh, so that's what it meant.
Friends. same heart. Clayton, lose heart. No heart, no see friends. No heart, no friends.
Sorry about what I said.
I'm sorry too.
Yeah, all for one, huh?
Goofy pulls Sora and Donald closer. The blue light dissipates to reveal blue butterflies with an eye-shaped pattern on their wings. The butterflies scatter to reveal a glowing keyhole. Sora aims the keyblade at it. A beam of bright light bursts from the tip into the keyhole. It vanishes, leaving a keyhole shape in the vines. A multicolored gummy block falls to the ground.
A gummy.
But it's sure not the king's.
Turk nuzzles against Donald.
I think someone has a new admirer.
Donald waves his hands frantically.
No, 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 no. This would kill me.
The keyhole shape transitions the screen to black. Obtained Navi G piece. Meanwhile, in a dark cathedral, a single stream of light highlights a Heartless emblem. A group of shadowed figures huddle around a table.
What drew the Heartless to that world?
The hunter lured them there. It was his lust for power that was the bait. But it seems the bait was too tasty for his own good.
Maleficent stands below the emblem.
Yeah, he got chopped instead.
Jafar steps into the light.
A weak-hearted fool like him stood no chance against the Heartless. But the boy is a problem. He found one of the keyholes.
Magic reveals the trio.
Fear not, it will take him ages to find the rest. Besides, he remains blissfully unaware of our other plan.
Yes, the princesses.
They are falling into our hands, one by one.
Alice emerges from the shadows.
Speaking of which...
She looks around confused. Back in the tent, Tarzan and Jane stand in front of the trio.
Well, guess we'd better get going. Where's your ship anyway?
Well, not too far.
Sora, Tarzan, friends. Sora obtained Jungle King. Learned Red Trinity. The ship floats in the blue and red mist of space.
The gummy block that came out of that glowing hole? It's not like the others. Wonder what it's used for.
I don't know.
Maybe Leon will know.
He might. Back to Traverse Town then?
I want to be pilot.
Hey, stop it!
Come on. I'm the Keyblade Master.
I don't care who you are. No!
Here we go again.
The gummy ship shakes.